Presents a look at area news this morning. Talked with Jared. Jared called me yesterday afternoon from Marble City Pharmacy, and he was so excited. And there's a big reason why, because Sylacauga's Marble City Pharmacy has been named the 2015 Pharmacy of the Year by McKesson Corporation. Now, the recognition was awarded on June 25th, and that was at the McKesson Idea Share 2015 opening general session in San Diego. It is a national award given to the independent pharmacy that best exhibits best-in-class quality in numerous criteria, chief among them quality of service and innovative approaches to business. The pharmacy was nominated for the award by a sales rep from McKesson, which distributes retail pharmaceuticals and provides health information technology, medical supplies, and city care management tools. Now, while Marble City Pharmacy was a clear-cut winner for McKesson, it still came as a surprise to founder Danny Johnson and his two sons, owners Jared and Jacob. Now, remember James Hobson, who died in 2008, co-founded the pharmacy along with Danny Johnson in 2003. Some of the criteria for which the pharmacy won include diabetes education classes and semi-annual diabetes fairs and regular visits to local senior center buildings and low-income housing units. Now, the pharmacy also uses a store cell phone so patients can get in contact with the pharmacy staff at any time. It's services like these, Jared said, that helps Marble City Pharmacy stand out not only among local competitors, but also among national chains as well. So congratulations to Marble City Pharmacy, named Pharmacy of the Year. And I couldn't think of a better group of men for that to happen to. And we're going to have them on the show next week. If we can round up all three of them to be here, hopefully we can. That's our friends over at Marble City Pharmacy, named Pharmacy of the Year by McKesson Corporation. You know, there's been a big stir in North Talladega County about the Talladega City school system. And a statement in the local newspaper yesterday regarding a student challenging Talladega City Board of Education attorney Charlie Gaines to a fight apparently lacked context. During a discussion of the handling of Sergeant Michael Tatum's funeral at a previous board meeting, Gaines said he had advised Superintendent Dr. Donna King not to provide buses because the funeral did not qualify as an academic activity. During both board meetings, the question was raised on several occasions why transportation had been provided with written consent waivers to an event at the Ritz Theater, but not the funeral. Gaines said the consent waivers were irrelevant in this case because the funeral did not meet the definition of an academic activity. While addressing the student's adult sister, Gaines said he could not make the issue any clearer, but said he would explain again if she would step outside. The student interpreted this as a threat and responded in kind Monday night when Gaines did not give him what he considered a satisfactory definition of academic activity. Also, in news this morning, this weekend, there's going to be several memorial tributes to Alderic Garrett, age 23, in addition to his funeral. Garrett was shot to death July 9th on Scott Street near Knoxville Homes. That case remains under investigation by the Talladega Police Department. Garrett's father, Marshall Pope, said that the family will hold a memorial Friday night starting at 6:30 at a ball field near Knoxville Homes. There will be balloons released, T-shirts, and several speakers just saying a few words. Now, the funeral service itself will be Saturday at 2 o'clock from Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary in Talladega, burial in the New Maryland Cemetery. Now, Director Sheila Chappell of the Goliath Project said they will hold a Stop the Violence March, followed by a candlelight vigil. Now, this is Saturday night. The parade will begin at the basketball court behind East Side Head Start, move up Scott Street through the Knoxville Homes subsidized housing projects around Tenney Street and back down Scott Street to the scene of the shooting. Chappell said she's a native of Talladega and grew up in the Knoxville Homes projects, where she knew members of the victim's family. Now, Talladega Police Chief Jason Busby said investigators continue to follow up on leads in the case and make interviews in connection with Garrett's killing. To date, no arrests have been made, however. Talladega police are investigating 5 residential burglaries that took place over town on Tuesday, according to Chief Busby. The first reported was a residence on Treeline Drive where a door was kicked open and an Xbox 360 was stolen. The owner said the break-in took place sometime between 10 a.m. and 10:30 p.m. There was a witness, according to Busby. The second incident happened on City Court 2, where an apartment was ransacked, but nothing appeared to have been stolen. Busby said there's also a suspect in this case. And then sometime between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m., a home on Summit Street was broken into. An Element TV valued at $250 and the Symphonic TV valued at $500 was listed as stolen. There were no witnesses or suspects in this case. In the meantime, between 5 a.m. and 4:30 p.m., yet another burglary at Meadowwood Apartments, resulting in the theft of a quantity of U.S. currency and a PlayStation 4. And there was a burglary reported on Meadow Glen Road between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. A 15-inch Dell laptop and a .410 single-shot shotgun were listed as stolen. Now, Busby said all the break-ins were being investigated, but on the surface, none of those appeared to be related to each other. Now, all of that took place in one day on Tuesday in Talladega. Anyone with information regarding any of these crimes can contact the Talladega PD at 256-362-4508 or call the anonymous tip line at 256-299-0011.